Hello, everyone. My name is Naresh Asotani, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about how organizations are adopting AI, agentic AI, and we have defined a capability maturity model for organizations adopting this agentic AI. How do we go from a tactical fix AI to an AI native organizations? There are 5 stages that we are going to discuss today. I'm also going to talk to you about how do you calculate return on investment on your agentic AI investments. And then we are going to look at use cases, small little business use cases that your organization can adopt today for making progress and adopting AI at the core. So let's start.
Let's talk about AI. Not just the cool experiments, but how do you actually make it work? Really make it work for a business. We are diving into a playbook that lays out a path for getting AI to be more than just a shiny object and turning it into a real engine for transformation. So, does this look familiar? AI is suddenly everywhere, right? But inside most companies, it feels, well, chaotic. It's a bunch of random tools, some cool demos, but no real game plan. If that sounds like you, trust me, you're not alone. It's a super common feeling, but here's the good news. The playbook we are digging into today offers a clear, structured path to get you from a state of confusion to actual meaningful transformation. And the core idea is the heart of this playbook is something known as AI maturity model. I want you to picture it literally like climbing a ladder. It's a step-by-step journey that takes an entire organization from making just a few simple fixes all the way to a complete overhaul. It is really a clear progression. Now, before we start climbing, we have to get one really important distinction right. We have on one side generative AI. Think of this as your assistant. It helps you out drafting emails, summarizing long report. But on the other hand, you have an agentic AI. It's not an assistant, it's an executor. It just doesn't help you with the task, but it does the task for you. It runs multi-step workflows all by itself to get something done. That jump from an assistant to an executor, that's the key to the whole thing. Now, let's talk about it. The entire roadmap, the AI maturity ladder, has 5 rungs. We are going to start at the bottom with level 1, the tactical fix. The quick wins. Then we will move up to the level 2, operational efficiency, where we start connecting the dots. Level 3 is where things get serious with strategic change. After that, level 4 is all about visibility and governance, which is crucial. And finally, at the very top, at 5, becoming a truly native AI company. So let's start at the beginning. Okay, at level 1, the tactical fix. The whole goal here is to just solve those immediate, annoying, high friction problems. We are talking about easy wins. The low hanging fruit, stuff like automatically summarizing your meeting notes or drafting a project update. The metric for success is super simple. How much time did we save for each person? It's all about getting those early wins to build trust and the momentum. Next, and there is a great name for this strategy known as toil reduction. And what's so powerful about this idea is how it's framed. This isn't about replacing people, not at all. It's about getting rid of the tedious, manual, repetitive task, the toil, so the people are freed up do more interesting and high value strategic stuff. It is augmentation of the people, not the replacement of the people. Level 2 is things to start to connect. We moved from those single fixes to real operational efficiency. Now the goal isn't just a fix, one little thing, it's to improve the whole process that stretches across multiple systems. So instead of just summarizing a doc with the help of AI, now a bridge between, say, your email, your docs, it cuts down on maddening copy pasting and context switching. Success is about seeing people actively using these connected features across all the applications. So you are getting some wins, workflows are getting smoother, things are looking good, but now you have a new problem. How do you take this from a few happy teams to the entire organization? I mean, you just can't hire 1,000 of consultants. Well, the playbook is really smart, the answer for this. You build an army of internal champions. The playbook called Google's Guides or Gemini Stars, you name it. The big idea is you find the people inside your company who are already power users, the one who you just get it. You give them extra training and you empower them to be the go-to AI experts for their own teams. This is the champion. They can hold office hours, answer questions, champion this stuff from inside out. It's genius because it's organic, it's authentic, and it's actually work. It is based on the whole philosophy. The best way to scale AI is not just more consultants, but empowering your own people, enabling your own people to become the experts. It's all about building that skill and that knowledge from ground up inside your culture. Now, as that internal adoption explodes, you naturally climb higher on the ladder. You hit level 3, which is all about strategic change, using AI to totally rethink how core parts of the business run. But with all that new power comes a lot of complexity, which brings us right to the level 4, visibility and governance. See, once the AI is everywhere, you can't just let it run wild. You have to centralize things to handle security, protect your data, and just generally avoid chaos. It's all about putting smart guardrails around all that incredible growth. Okay, so as we get higher up to this ladder, the investment in time, in money, in effort, it gets a lot bigger.
Now, let's talk about how the capability maturity model compares and matches to the return of investments. How do you calculate return of investments, your investments, and how you can make progress there?
And that leads to the $1 million question that every single leader is asking. Is it worth it? What's the actual return on the investment? Let's take a look at the numbers. Let's just cut right to the chase. You put in all this work into climbing the AI ladder. Does this actually pay off on the bottom line? Well, the data from the sources material is providing a pretty eye-opening figure, 171%. That is the average return on investment that organizations are seeing when they implement these kind of agentic AI workflows. I mean, just to put that perspective into perspective, that's a massive return, way higher than you would typically see for most big IT projects. So, what does this 171% ROI even look like in plain English? Well, it's simple. Well, it's simple. For every single dollar you invest in this kind of AI, you get back $3.70. This point is this isn't some small improvement, it's a serious financial multiplier. And it's not just about money, it's about most valuable resource, time. For developers, the playbook found that they are saving an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes every single week. I mean, just think about what a developer could build or fix with that extra day of focus time, week in and week out, every single week. And it turns out the value here comes in three different flavors. You have got your hard returns of investment, return on investment. That's the cold, harsh, hard cash, cost savings, and more revenue. Then there is a soft ROI, the strategic stuff, like making decisions way faster. And finally, you have got efficiency metrics, especially for the tech teams, like how many human equivalent hours the AI is generating. It's much more complete picture of the value that you're creating. All of this efficiency, the saving, the new capabilities, it's leading all of us to the very top of the ladder. We are heading to level 5, the final destination, becoming truly AI native company. So what on earth does that actually mean to be AI native? It means AI stops being a tool that you use and start being a core competency that you have. It gets baked right into your job description. It becomes a key part of how everyone's performance is measured. It's not a separate thing anymore, it's just part of the company's DNA. And that brings us to the final, most important key takeaway. This whole journey isn't about the technology, it's about the people and how your skills have to change. So, the big question is I want to leave you with is when being good at AI is a core requirement for every job, how is your job going to evolve? With that said, I am going to leave you with this series of small little nuggets of improving your business, adopting AI using Gemini Enterprise. This is the video series that walks you through different use cases like prompt designer, OSHA agent, creating a capacity plan.
Wonderful. Now let's look at, in the next few videos, let's look at how small little AI snippets can help improve productivity within your organization. Again, thank you for watching.